Hey, welcome back to Bustin' Tail Outdoors, everybody. Happy 250th anniversary to the United States of America. And let's not forget that 250 years ago, we won that Revolutionary War because of, can you guess it? Guns. Exactly right. If it weren't for guns, we may not be able to enjoy the freedom we do today. And I couldn't think of any better video to do besides, let's do a battle of the 1911s. Let's get with it and show you what we're working with today. All right, in today's video, the 1911s, it's going to be the Turkish-made 1911 versus the American-made, both in 45 ACP. Both mags will interchange with each other. This one's the Balaclava Silver Eagle, and this one's the Springfield Armory A1. Both chambered in 45 ACP. We're going to do an accuracy test and then maybe a speed test. As you know, this one won last time in the speed test, but can it be speed and accurate at the same time? Let's find out. All right, first up is the Balaclava Silver Eagle. Now I will let you know that I did upgrade the sights on this to True Glow night sights. That's what I wanted. And not only that, because the third time out with this, it had a windage and elevation adjustable rear sight. Well, the screw that adjusts it side to side blew out of it third time out. Just couldn't handle the recoil, but that's fine with me. These sights from True Glow are a lot better. Let's see at 3 yards where we're at with accuracy, and then we're going to do a 7-yard test. All right, today, as you can see, we're using these anatomical targets from Gunzy. We're going to use this as the A zone. That's where we need to keep it, in the A zone. 4 shots at 3, 4 shots at 7. Fixing to go hot. Got the safety on. Let's get you adjusted right there. All right, so 3 yards, weapon's hot. Let's see how accurate she is. Not bad. Oh, still got one more. Got one more. There we go. Not bad. We're empty. Wow, we're still in the A zone. This is not really a good grouping at 3 yards. Let's try, we're gonna go back to 7 yards. I'm gonna still roll, so. All right, here we go. 7 yards. Nope, at 1,000,000 feet. All right. That's 4 shots at 3 and 4 shots at 7. Let's go up and show you how we did. Alright, so let me zoom it back out here. These 4 shots were from 1. These next 4 are from the 2nd. While we stayed in the this is what I'm calling the A zone, but at least we didn't have anything travel outside the body. As far as self-defense, it's kind of good, but not good. We didn't get outside the body, but we still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 land in the A zone, 2 being out, and 1 got the neck. So, all right, let's try the Springfield now. All right, up next is my Springfield. So up here was the Balaclava. Down here is where we're going to keep the Springfield. The first 4 shots are going to be at 3 yards. The next 4 will be at 7 yards. All 4 of those stayed in the zone. Not bad of a group. All right, keep watching. We're going for the next 4 at 7 yards. All right, let's get up here and show you how we did. All right, so all 8 shots inside the A zone. While that may not be a close grouping like we want to see, they're still all in the A zone. Versus up here we had 3 outside, so Springfield won that round. Okay, so this is take 3. You know, everybody's out celebrating today. Side-by-sides and 4-wheelers are out. They're blaring their music, and so you already see some headshots. But you see that little T right there? We're going to do a 5-yard, 1-shot, winner takes all. The Turkish versus the American-made 1911. We're going to aim right between the eyes. And we didn't get it. So at 5 yards, we couldn't get between the eyes. And I was holding pretty steady. All right, now the Springfield's turn. Standing right beside the camera, we're at 5 yards. I'm gonna try to get it in that A zone on the head. Oh, I have to go back and watch that. I don't even know where I hit. Okay, so I went and reviewed the videos for the Silver Eagle and the Springfield. Both of them, aiming between the eyes, shot high at 5 yards. I don't know if that's normal or not, but let's do that again. And I'll try to aim a little bit lower. Okay, so I've got 2 shots loaded up in each. The Ballycley Silver Eagle's going first. We're at 5 yards. When I aimed for him, the head zone in between the eyes, I shot high on both of them. So let's see if I can correct this and shoot in that zone. I think we got 1 in the zone, but 1 got the cheek. Still not bad, but I think we could be better. All right, we're back with the Springfield. Still at 5 yards. They were both shooting high. This time, I aimed a little bit lower, about the bottom of that tee. That first one, I think I pulled, but we stayed in the zone. The second one, I definitely think I pulled a little bit to the left. So let's see if we can't hit the zone with the Springfield. All right. Let me go back and review those and we'll see what we're doing. Okay, so it is getting a little hot out here. You know, your 1911 was really made for close combat. So I'm out here at my 3 yard mark. The Springfield's going first. We're going to do a 3-shot bill drill. The zone is still up there at the head of that tee. I don't have my timer on me, so you're going to hear me sound funny, okay? All right. You ready? Stand by. Beep. Not bad. Let's get the Silver Eagle, see what it does. Alright, well, even though I'm cutting and putting this all together, I had to stop for a little bit. The phone got hot, so let's let this be the last round. Silver Eagle, 3-shot, bill drill in the head. Alright, get ready, stand by, beep. Oh yeah, okay, I definitely, I sucked that one up big time. I pulled one way off to the left. You know, a smart person would have came over here to check in between shots. But in all honesty, the Springfield shot a lot better than the Silver Eagle. by all means. I gotta go back and look, and so if you think about this whole anatomical target, only 2 are outside the zone and 1 is right there. You know, that could have still went through and grazed somebody else, and that's the reason why there's practice. I mean, that's the reason why they call this practice. I mean, all in all, the grouping sucks. Yes, it does. I mean, you want to see a lot better groups than that. But for self-defense, being at a, I'm going to give this a 90%, which is, that leaves room to do better. That's the reason why you come out here and train and do better, to get better. You can't get better if you don't come out here and shoot, that's for sure. But let me turn this camera around and let me give you my final thoughts. All right, so all in all, it's no match. The Springfield won today. Of course, what do you expect? I think because the Springfield versus the Silver Eagle, this one has a little wider grip, and while the wood grips are about the same size, the whole grip on the Silver Eagle is a little bit wider than this one, so I actually hold this one better in the hand. This has got a full-length guide rod, this one doesn't. So, but anyway, regardless, this one functioned flawlessly, did like it should every round. And then going back to the Silver Eagle, this one had 1 failure to feed, and it just, as it was pushing it up, it got stuck, and I just had to bump the slide, and it went the rest of the way in. But you don't want to see that when it comes down to it, and you really need it. You don't want malfunctions. But with something like today, with something that simple, to be able to clear those malfunctions, get back in the game, that was a good practice that I didn't know I was going to get today. So I kind of like when it does happen, because it gives you that test of just instant. Well, okay, what do I need to do? You know, go through your head, get it cleared, you get back in the game. So that was pretty good. But all in all, oh yeah, this Springfield A1 wins another match. And we'll do another big gun shootout later on. So, but other than that, going back to the target, I'm gonna give myself a 90% on that one. While the grouping sucked, I had 2 that went outside the body target itself. And you know what? I want to take that as, hey, I need to improvise. That gives me, if I give myself a 90, that means I got to improve 10%. And for anybody that leaves the range and you sit there and think I don't need any improvement, you're dumb. I mean, you should always feel like, oh, I need to work on this, I need to work on this. And that's the reason why I come out here. It's not to make videos, just make videos for you guys, but to help improve myself, because also, when this film is done, I'm gonna go out here and just have fun by myself, not filming or nothing. And that's kind of what I like to do, film a little bit for the channel, and then I'm gonna come out here and then really get onto myself about, you know, practice drills that I like to do that I'm not really gonna do for the YouTube channel, because I know some of this stuff, you gotta really watch out the 2A content you put on YouTube, because sometimes it's quickly banned. So I don't know. But anyway, thank y'all for watching today. And once again, happy 250th birthday, America. And let's never forget, guns are the reason why we get to enjoy this freedom today. From the Revolutionary War all the way up until July 4th, 2026, it's because of guns and our military that have past, present, future, who have fought and died, and that are continuing to fight for this right. Thank y'all so much. Bustin' and Tail Outdoors honors each and every one of you. Once again, thank y'all for watching. God bless. Y'all have a safe time tonight watching the fireworks. And if you're lighting fireworks yourself, please be careful out there. Don't burn anything down. Until next time, Bustin' and Tail Outdoors.